Well, there's a unique production coming to Lima, and we're going to learn more about it today. We've got Father David Ross with us. He's, of course, Director of Community Engagement at LCC. And then we've got Nell Lester, Coordinator of West Central Ohio Health Ministries. And thanks, guys, for coming today.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Okay, so, Father, tell us about this production and the guy that this is about.
Well, it's about Augstine Tolton. He was born in 1854. He was a slave. He was born in 1854, and he was the first black man to be ordained a Catholic priest in the United States, a public Catholic priest in the United States. And he went to school, surprisingly, just across the street from where I went to school in Rome. He wasn't accepted in any seminary in the United States, and so he, as others did later on, went to Rome to study. He studied at the Pontifical Urbaniana University, which is right outside the Vatican, and I lived across the street in one of the other colleges, but not at the same time.
You look real good.
No. But then he came back to the United States and moved to Chicago and founded a parish up there. So he was a very holy guy, as I understand it. He's been declared what is called venerable, which means he's on the path to sainthood.
Oh, okay.
In Rome. And so this plays about his life and about what he was able to do. Nell's going to tell us about that.
Yeah, isn't it neat to bring a production to town like this?
It is. It is going to be one of 5 viewings in our area. There's going to be in Mansfield, one in Fostoria, and I think 2 shows in Toledo. Yes.
Okay. All right, so Lima's lucky to get it.
Yes, we are. And it'll be at 7:30, November 13th at LCC in the new gym.
Do we need tickets for this, or how is this?
Well, the tickets, we're going to be, we have sponsors.
Okay.
And so the tickets will be free.
All right. But you do need to have one to get there,
That's right.
Okay,
you do.
all right. And there's the ways to do it on your screen. Give St. Charles a call or go online. Nell, do you think this is a good way to have people learn about history and learn about what happened in the church?
I do. I feel that it is really needed at this time to see what our past was so we can continue to move forward in racial injustice in our time and in our country.
Right. Well, I know I've never heard of him, and I assume many people would be surprised that he started as a slave and then became a priest.
Exactly. He met a priest in, I believe it was in, was it in Chicago?
Chicago.
In Chicago. He met a priest, an Irish immigrant priest, who himself emigrated from Ireland, and when he got to this country, he certainly had a great love for the congregations that in his parish. They weren't going to let him in his school, not the priest, but some of the parishioners, but the abolitionists won over, and the priest said, I'm sorry, but he's going to go to school here. And so he was the inspiration for the young Father Tolton, or later Father Tolton, to move on and enter the seminary and decide to become a priest and return to Chicago.
I think it's going to be a neat show because it's kind of like a one-man show, but it's not, right? I mean, they use multimedia.
Right, yes, it is. The way that it's presented is just something we've probably never seen a production like that here in Lima before.
So that's another good point. I mean, just check it out for the way the production is. Okay, so who would you recommend? Is this a family event, or what ages would probably benefit from this?
I think 4th grade on up would recommend to come to this.
Right, yeah.
I think it gives inspiration to people, for example, from the African American community who were able to see this and enjoy the experience of Father Tolton. It gives them some encouragement that strides have been made longer than we know. Longer than we know.
Well, and Nell, as you said, then this will spark and it will continue, hopefully. Yeah, want more people. All right, so, and you don't have to be a member of St. Charles, right? I mean,
anybody can.
Anybody can come.
In fact, as a matter of fact, Trevor is going to be coming too. I just left where he is employed, and he said, I'll come if you call my name out on the TV.
All right, so Trevor, you're in now.
Whoever Trevor is.
Whoever Trevor is, yeah, he's got to go now, too.
Trevor Keel, he'll love it.
Okay. All right, so it's Saturday night, the 13th at 7:30. You need to get your tickets ahead of time. So just head to the gym, and then this is just where the whole...
Yes.
It's the new gym. There are 2 gyms at LCC, the old gym and the new gym that was built. And there's plenty of space. We can accommodate a significant number of people in that new gymnasium.
All right. Are you excited about this now, to be able to bring this to town?
Yeah, it's been a long, it was supposed to have been 2012 2020.
Okay.
And then we postponed it, and it was supposed to be spring of 2021. And so now we finally can get it here. So.
Right, yeah. That's really neat. Well, I love the arts and theater and stuff like that, so it's neat to be able to bring this story that way and
It is.
engage
I think
people
it'll
like
be a
that.
good,
I think so,
good
too.
for all. Good
Yeah,
for all.
I think so,
exactly.
too.
All right.
Great. Well, thank you, Holly.
All right. Well, Father, thanks for coming. And Nell, good to see you. Thanks
Good
for
to see
coming.
you. Thank you.
All right, don't go away. Mute Edition continues in a moment.